On the split stance hip flexor stretch, we are going to engage the quads, the muscles on the front of our legs, as well as our hip flexors. We are going to work on hip flexor mobility. So on this exercise, we want to start with feet about hip width apart. We are going to take a big step forward with one foot so that our feet are parallel. And this helps with balance. If your feet are right in line with each other, it can be easy to tip over. So we're going to start with feet about hip width apart, and either step back or step forward. From here, we are going to make sure that our hips are square and our back leg is straight, so that knee is not bent. And you're going to squeeze the glute and think about bringing hips forward as we bend through that front knee. So you should feel a stretch through the hip flexor here, and you're going to engage through the quad on the other side. And then you're just going to release. So again, as you shift your hips forward, we're going to put some tension on that front leg. We're going to squeeze through the back glute, and we'll feel a stretch through that hip flexor. And release, and stretch. To deepen the stretch, you can take one arm up, continue to squeeze that glute, bring the hips forward, and you're going to reach up and toward your midline. And release. Shift forward, squeeze the glute, reach up and toward your midline to deepen the stretch. I'll show you from the side. So feet start hip width apart. I'm going to step back. You can step back or forward. We're going to squeeze the glute, keeping this leg straight. And we're going to shift our hips forward. To deepen the stretch, we're going to reach up and toward our midline. Again, feeling that stretch through the hip flexors. And release. Shift hips forward, squeeze that glute and back, reach up and toward your midline.